Hi guys, my name is Meats. This is going to be a review for the Kotobukiya D-Style Shin Getter 1. And I'm really excited for this one. And also, I'm a big fan of the D-Style line by Kotobukiya. They make the awesome, well, basically the super deformed version of the, what do you call it, super robots. And if you're a big fan of the SRW franchise, or just a big fan of building super deformed mold kits, this is probably the line for you. Also, just a heads up, the D-Style line is rather quite expensive compared to the super deformed version of Bandai. I think mainly because it's not as mass produced, and also with licensing and actually the engineering that went into it. It's another very interesting thing. Here's the box. You got a really nice box art here. And on the side, actually I have the runners inside. I've built this already. Put that aside there. Instruction booklet. And kind of give you an idea, this is how much runners there are. Not so much. And actually you do have two Ds. And you got two sets of polycap, one in white and one in red. But that's about it. Not a lot. Then you get those instructions here, and a little bit of a paint guide. For this kit, does require a little bit of painting, especially for the green parts on the arms, the legs, the waist. And if you want to be more show accurate, the shoulder needs to be painted brown. And also the weapon, paint this gunmetal here. And I think they even showed a little bit of shading on the purple, maybe. Interesting. But that is the color guide. But nonetheless, here's the figure, or actually mold kit. Alright, for this guy, it's a straight build. The only thing I've actually done is fine line. So there's a bit of lines there, and again needs a little bit of paint for the upper leg and waist, as well as the arms. They did give you clear green, although it doesn't really show well, but they're green clear plastic on this side here, as well as here. I think it will really benefit. Actually, I might have to go back and just paint silver on the back side of them, because there's really no night piping at this point. But so that's something I can do. But overall, this looks amazing for a super deform or D-Style. There's articulation, fairly good. It's actually a double jointed neck. You can look down that much, and well, probably not up. Well, actually, yeah, I think you can. Yep. So you do have a neck joint inside there, on top of this part here, the throat. So it's really articulated, and it's actually kind of well thought out. Then you have the shoulder, which can actually extend that much, and Shin Getter has that awesome huge shoulder, and it makes you think if it's gonna be always on the way of things, but not really. I mean, it's actually pretty good. And in terms of elbow, a 90-degree bend. You got the blades here. Actually, as many of you know, Kotobukiya has really sharp edges, so be careful on that. You have the wrist. On hindsight, I probably could have used a red polycap. Again, you're gonna get two sets of polycap trays, and actually, white is not too bad for that wrist. You have the waist. Actually, no, it's the mid-abdomen. There's nothing on the waist. It's actually polycap there on the waist area, which is pretty good. A 90-degree bend, really nice. You have ankle articulation, and they've actually, the seam line, it's kind of like part of the design. And let's see. On the back here, you have connection parts for the wings. Actually, comes with two sets of wings. You have one that's folded down. So let me just quickly put that on. And again, you have polycaps there. And that just looks amazing. You also have another set where it's spread out like so. And it's really great that they've give you both options. Other than that, you get a pair of hands, and they're swappable. Unfortunately, it's hollow on one, or the underside, which actually doesn't really deter much. Just the way you've posed it, you actually don't see. You don't see it. And actually, on the box, there's an action shot where you can actually do the energy ball, or in terms of Dragon Ball, a Kamehameha wave. So that's fairly good for in terms of articulation. He does have long arms, that's why he can do that. But that's really amazing. Now let's just put this back on. There we go. This is very easy to build. That's one thing I like about these style. They make it really simple, less parts, but they actually has complete transformation, especially the Gao mold kits. It's just amazing the way they engineer this. Simple, but it does the job. And last but not least, you get the axe, or I'm not sure what they called it, a Getter tomahawk. Well, no, it's not that. Just a big there's a term for it. I forgot what that scimitar, pole axe. There we go. More likely a pole axe. And I'm actually kind of worried when I first got removing the weapon, that I have to remove something. I usually have something in the bottom here, and this is actually just great. It just slides on. I actually prefer it that way. And there we go. So this one needs a little bit more painting, but you know, nonetheless, it looks great just out of the box. Really nice. Alright, and again, it's a little pricey. It's about, this is in the box, it's listed at 2,800 yen. That's about $30. Now, a typical Super Deform is less than $10 to $15. It kind of makes you wonder, would you be willing to pay twice as much? Again, it really depends if you're a big fan of the franchise, the Getter Robot, or Getter Robo, or the SRW. Now, likewise, if you spend a little bit more, you can get the Super Robot Chugoken Shin Getter. And actually right now it's listed at roughly about $60 in Amazon. So it's twice that, and you get die-cast parts and a lot more awesome details. But yeah, that's really depends on your taste. I still would recommend the D-Style Shin Getter one. I think it's really cute, really amazing, and just awesome. I think it's well done. Another thing I want to point out, the eyes is actually pre-painted for you with that black lining. They don't really need to do that, but again, they made it so that you can just build a kit right off the box and play with it. And yeah, this is great. I might do a little bit of painting on the green, add a little bit of details, and again, I might actually paint silver on the back of this. But yeah, I mean, this is amazing. That's about it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions regarding this D-Style Shin Getter one, let me know. And tune in for more D-Style reviews in the near future. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching. And pretty much you know that if a Super D4 can do this, it's a good kid. Alright, I just want to add this to the end. I got around into painting it. Actually didn't take that long. I painted the green on the forearms, they're metallic green. I add silver on the back of the clear green, and like the forehead, it actually pops out now quite nicely. I painted the shoulder and the knee with the, it's called the metallic rich espresso, just a metallic brown. Worked out pretty well. Again, really nice kit. And that's about it.